it's Chelsea from Paper Rock TO Studio, and welcome to Tags from the Desk. This is a thing that I've done several times on my channel, and I will link other videos in the iCards above so that you can find other ones where I've done this. Basically, I have this plastic bin, and as I'm using stuff or as I'm finding stuff or things are on the floor, every once in a while I pick up things off the floor and I just put them in here. They're all just scraps, pieces of things, bits and bobs, I don't know, stuff. Sometimes it also gets piled on the desk and then I clean it off by putting the whole pile into the bin. You know, you all do this. These scraps probably need to be sorted into my color boxes, but I don't get to it, so they're in a bin, and I just every once in a while think it's really fun to make a project with them. So usually it's an altered tag. You guys know I like to make altered tags, and I ordered the box of manila shipping tags, and it has 1,000 tags in it. And we're probably down to, 25 less than that now, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I've used up 50 by sending some of them out. But anyway, I have a lot of shipping tags, and so it's fun to alter them. So what I do is I look in the bin, and if something catches my eye, in this case it was this partial part of a napkin that has these hearts with the words background and then some flowers and a little birdie, and I said, oh, that's pretty. And I've been working on so many fall projects. I wanted to do a different color. I'm tired of fall colors already, and it's not even the end of the month yet. Or the end of fall. It just started. So I'll be doing a lot more fall colors, but I wanted to do something different. And as I was making this, I was giggling to myself because I have a person who comments on my videos frequently. He likes to watch my videos, but he did make a comment the other day about being tired or I don't know, just too many butterflies and flowers. He's like, I think he said something about my female viewers liking those things, but he was happy to see something else. I don't even remember what video it was, but anyway, this is for you. You know who you are. Butterflies and flowers. That's right. So, yeah, I'm using napkins. There is a piece of a jelly printed deli paper. That's the brown thing with the kind of tile looking design. There is a piece of very old paper that has a language on it that I don't speak. Half of a doily, half of a heart-shaped doily that was in there, and I picked out a bunch of stuff, kind of going with the napkin, sort of the look of the napkin, the colors of the napkin, whatever. And then of that smaller pile, I'm not going to be using all of it either. I'm just kind of, auditioning things, deciding where things go. I absolutely adore collage, and I love the challenge of composition. That's it's a real challenge for some people. For me, it's not that much of a challenge, but I really enjoy like figuring out how to make things look pleasing with a diverse amount of stuff. And as you can see, I've just got different stuff. Here's another piece of a napkin. I decided I was going to use that butterfly. That's when I was giggling about the butterflies and flowers thing that I mentioned earlier. I was just really giggling to myself about this. This type of thing is so pleasurable. I could do this all day. I could just take a box of scraps and just play with them all day. This is pure enjoyment for me. And whether you guys like it or not, I don't know if you like to watch this or not, but it's fun for me, so I'm going to do it because every once in a while I need to do something for me, not for my channel, not for someone else, not for a commission, not for what somebody else said or somebody else wanted, but what I want and what I have fun doing. Not that I don't have fun doing the other stuff. I'm just saying this is an absolute exercise in entertainment for myself, 100%. So It doesn't matter to me whether you like it or not because I like it. It has purple, that's my favorite color. I haven't even used purple in like months. No purple at all. I mean, that's a crime. That's an absolute crime. So yeah, I used purple. Lots of purple. That napkin did have a little bit of purple, but I expanded on that and added more purple. So once I have most of my collage done with all these bits and bobs from the desk, I'm just giving it a really good dry. This was some rub-ons that were in the bin. I have no idea where they even came from. I have a feeling they were from Happy Mail, but there was some gold stars and some silver stars. And because I put that gold, it's some type of a embossing paste on craft paper that someone sent me, and I can't even remember who at this point. I put that on there, then I thought the gold stars went with it. Plus, to me, craft color and gold go really well together. Like that in the background, there's that tile pattern from a stencil that is some sort of a jelly print or something that I made. It's also kind of that same brownish, warm brownish color. So I think that gold and that color go together. Also the cardboard. I think that I like the colors together. I really wanted to use that punch out butterfly. Really, really wanted to use it, but it was too orange. The other side was too pale, and I didn't feel like coloring it, so I just decided to go ahead and not use it. I put it on there several times, but then eventually it's just like, nah, I'm not going to use it. And that sometimes happens. That's sometimes the way it is. However, compositionally, this tag is incomplete because there's only two. Okay, you can have a focal image that's one. That's an odd number. Or you can have multiple focal images, but a pair of focal images to me is not visually pleasing. It's not a rule, anybody can do what they want, but to me, I would prefer to have an odd number. And so it's bothering me that there's only two, and there's the bird and there's the butterfly and there's nothing else, and it's, the rest of it's interesting texturally and visually, but it's not the focal part, it's the background. So I need something else. So that's how come I wanted to use the orange butterfly, because it was going to be my something else, but it didn't end up working out. So I ended up having to go and find something else for my something else. Ha! See, I'm having a lot of fun. So of course I got out my Posca pins, and napkins are beautiful for using for collage, but they're not very bright, and they're very poor quality printing. Basically, it's something that is really ephemera. It's to be thrown away. You're supposed to wipe your mouth with it or whatever and then throw it away. So even though they're beautiful, they're not big, high quality stuff. So I go and get a different napkin and take out one of the butterflies from it, which kind of has some purples in it, and add that, and then that makes me happy because there's three things instead of two. The way that I had laid it on before with the right side tilted down was better, and then when I put it on there, I put it the other way. So I would have preferred it if the butterfly looked like it was turning towards the bird. And of course, we're not going to think about the fact that birds eat butterflies, and that this purple butterfly is as big as the bird. Yeah, not realistic. Do we care? No, we do not care. We only care what it looks like, not the reality of the fact that that butterfly could probably eat that bird instead of the bird eating the butterfly. Yeah. So I went and got a punch. It punches out three different tiny flowers. I had to have flowers to go with my butterflies because it's a thing. And I used the scrap of purple paper, punched out three, and then there was a jelly print that had pinks and purples on it, and I punched out another three, put those around the tag in ways that I find pleasing. Then, yeah, of course I got to dry that and trim it again. because that's just, what you got to do. And I'm adding my Posca pin to my third butterfly to make him come out from the background because he kind of faded in there. Napkins are thin, and so when you collage them, sometimes they really kind of disappear into the background. So then I went and got one of my boxes of sequins, and I'm adding purplish pink and gold sequins to the centers of the flowers. Flowers with no centers bother me. I don't know if you guys know that. It's not right. They should have centers. Whether it's a hole or whether it's a circle or whether it's a donut shape or whether it's a sequin, they should have centers. Then what did I do next? Oh yeah, I've decided no tag is complete without splatters. Almost no project is complete without splatters in my opinion. So I'm using some gold and doing some splatters and then cleaning off the bird because I didn't think he needed gold splatters on his face. And then of course I like to have a background around my tags. It serves two purposes. I like to have a border that kind of encloses my projects. I often do that. And then also if you get any yucky stuff on the back of your tag, it covers it up. So that's always a good bonus. Because sometimes, ink happens and paint happens and you end up with a pretty messy back on things. So I like to put a piece of solid cardstock on there. I had two different colors. I picked the darker of the colors and it looks really nice with it. Kind of a plum purple color. And as you can see, this is the reason that I don't tape videos in the afternoon. It's getting close to 2 o'clock in the afternoon in my new studio, and light shines in my window and goes on my desk and makes all these weird light patterns. So it's starting to do that. So I'm hurrying. I can even tell I'm like really hurrying at this point to get my project complete. But I add some ribbons and fibers to it, and there you have it. It's all complete. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe, and share. That's it for me. Bye-bye.